Hi folks, I'm Todd Woodruff, and we are at the 2009 Ohio State Fair, and with me right here is Tommy G, and he owns Tommy G Productions. Now, I tell you what, he has a real fascinating presentation, and it is a production. Tommy, tell me a little bit about what your production is.
Tommy G Productions owns and operates World Championship Mutton Bustin. We take kids 6 and under 60 pounds, and we put them on the back of a sheep, and we have a competition to see if they could ride for 6 seconds or score it if they do ride for 6 seconds, just like a bull riding.
All right, I'll tell you what. Now, I was watching this last event, and I tell you what, if you've never seen it, you need to take a trip to one of Tommy G's mutton busting competitions, because you know, when you think about mutton busting, you know, you think about going to the county fair and it's just real small. Tommy G's deal, this is a big deal, Tommy. I mean, you've got your sponsorships, you've got a real nice arena. Now, you were talking about how many productions and events you put on from here clear to California. Name me some of them you were telling me about.
We leave here and go to Lancaster, California, Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, Puyallup, Washington. We're also right now, at the same time the Ohio State Fair is going on, we're in Springfield, Missouri. So we're doing, it's our tour of World Championship Mutton Bustin is growing every year. We're at about 10 to 12 events a year right now, and we're going to probably end up busting out about probably 7,000 kids this year or more.
7,000 kids. 7,000 kids are going to ride sheep.
Yeah, and what we're doing is every winner from each one of our go-rounds qualifies to, if on their own dollar, their parents would have to take them, but they can end up in Fresno, California. That's our last fair for the actual World Championship round, where we're going to give a child a $5,000 savings bond.
So Tommy, this is kind of a spin-off from the PBR.
Correct. I have a very strong relationship with the PBR, and I produce those events as well. But what we did is, about 18 years ago at the Colorado State Fair, saw an opportunity to take mutton busting out of the rodeos, like the PBR took bull riding out, and make it a standalone event where it's not a lottery for those children to ride. We let every child that's 6 and under 60 pounds ride for the prizes. Now, if we do allow some exhibition riders, say you have an 8-year-old child that's under 60 pounds, we let them ride as well. But the whole weight issue is why we don't stress the animal. We don't want to stress those ewes. So, and we bring about 70 to 80 head of sheep to each fair to make sure not the same 10 sheep are getting rode, you know, and things like that. But it's a full-blown production. We have a phenomenal mascot we just rolled out in Buster Mutton. Just another facet of what the show is all about. What we're doing is, our whole thought was, if you couldn't take the kid to the farm, bring a little bit of the farm to the kid. Yeah. And about 60 to 70% of our contestants are urban kids that have no idea what a sheep is.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, you have your own DJ that comes, outstanding music. Now you'll run this event every day at certain times. What time every day?
Well, every fair is different, and you could go to TommyGProductions.com, or actually we have a new website called MuttonBustinNow.com, and it'll tell you where we're at, and it'll tell you the times of those events. Most of our fairs we're 3 times a day on the weekdays and 4 times on the weekends. And what's amazing is once a child does it and likes it, we get them coming back time and time again, because they just love riding it.
Now, you know, once again, we talk about they're riding every day. And then the final day, you take all your winners, and that's your championship round.
Yeah, that's our championship round, and then we have that fair that child will win another buckle, whoever wins it. Every buckle they win says go-around winner. Just like the PBR World Finals, or even at the NFR, they have go-around winners. And then what we do then is bring everybody back to the championship round, where they will win the buckle that says, at this particular fair, Ohio State Fair champion for 2009.
I'll be dagged. I'll tell you what, I don't want to take all your time, but you know, one thing I did want to touch on that I noticed in watching was how you did not want any of the kids to be afraid. You were all about their safety, not scaring them, but yet but yet, you know, like the one little girl, she chose not to do it, and you had your man, you know, she still felt like she rode.
Yeah, we have a philosophy here is that we don't make a child do anything he or she doesn't want to do, and we've been doing that since day one. And you know, it's hard on my guy in the chute's back to pick him off like that, but he'll pick him off because it's all about building confidence and overcoming fear. And we just want children to know that it's okay to say no to a bunch of strangers. They don't know us from Adam, you know, and so we just build confidence with them. That child will come back maybe later on at the fair. A lot of the times they come back the next day and they were so upset with themselves for not doing it. They stayed up all night crying, want to do it, you know, and we get them back and they build confidence.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I tell you what, Tommy, I want to thank you for your time. Again, I'm with Tommy G with Tommy G Productions. If you want to learn more about Tommy and the Mutton Bustin', go to TommyGProductions.com. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm Todd Woodruff, and we'll see you down the road.
Down the Road is brought to you in part by Prince Agra, makers of Omnigen AF, advancing animal nutrition for healthy animals, and Woodruff Enterprise of Springfield, Ohio.